welcome to another episode of Universe Mode. We have another fun show lined up tonight. Got an MMA rules style cage match. We also have the Intercontinental Championship on the line as Adam Cole and Keith Lee go one-on-one inside of a steel cage, all live from New York. And it looks like we got an altercation backstage. That's Candice LeRae confronting Britt Baker. And it looks like we got more than a conversation now. Oh, throws Britt into that, whatever that is back there. And a poison Rana onto the floor. And Candice LeRae. I don't know where this come from. Obviously, she is the wife of Johnny Gargano, who Britt Baker essentially helped screw out of the Intercontinental title. Maybe she's getting a little revenge for her husband. Remember, Britt accompanied her boyfriend, Adam Cole, to the ring. Oh, God. Yeah, Britt accompanied her boyfriend Adam Cole to the ring, and every time Gargano seemed to get any kind of momentum going, Britt would interfere, cause all kinds of problems. Ooh. And it looks like Candice LeRae is taking a fight to Britt Baker right now. Just a series of punches. Yeah, it looks like Candice wants a little bit of revenge for what happened to her husband. And you can't blame her. Britt Baker essentially put herself in this feud. Oh! And Candice LeRae, not Candice Michelle, but Candice LeRae seems to be happy with what she's done. She got her revenge on Britt Baker as Britt's trying to crawl to the door. It looks like Britt yelling something at her. And Candice LeRae comes right back. It looked like she was well on her way to leave, but I think Britt must have yelled something to her for her to turn around like that and come back. Now Candice has grabbed that briefcase and knocked her out. And we need to get some medical attention back here for Britt Baker. And kicking off the show tonight, we got a wild one. One of two cage matches, only this one will be fought under MMA style rules. Out first, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, makes her entrance. Remember, Mandy had been doing the MMA training with Sonya Deville, and Shayna Baszler said enough of this and basically said Mandy was embarrassing MMA, and she was going to put a stop to that. She challenged her to an MMA style rules match in inside the cage, and then Mandy obviously accepted. And Shayna comes from this background, Mandy does not, so you'd think definitely Shayna has the advantage in this match. And remember, the rules are simple. No pinfalls. And no escaping the cage. The only way you win this match is by either knocking your opponent out or submitting them. We've done a couple of these kinds of matches so far in Universe Mode. In fact, Shayna Baszler competed in one of these already against Ronda Rousey. Now, Mandy Rose competed in a match with MMA style rules with no cage. That was against Dakota Kai, but that was more of an exhibition. This is an actual match inside the cage, nowhere to hide from your opponent, nowhere to roll out of the ring. It's just you locked inside the cage. And right now Shayna going to work with some strikes. Mandy Rose off balance, but Mandy fights back with a right hand of her own. Oh, and a huge kick to the side of the head. Mandy going to be seeing stars after that one. Or would it be spades? Shayna Baszler going to work right now. This is definitely her element, her environment. Oh, God, just throwing Mandy right into the cage. And can't tell if she was flipping her off or taunting her in some other way. Oh, knee to the back. Now Shayna going in for a neck breaker. This is definitely Shayna Baszler's element, like I said. She comes from an MMA background. And now she's wrenching back on the arm. Mandy Rose got to find some way to try and get some offense in this match. Right now, Shayna is dominating her. Mandy trying to do anything she can. Oh, nice move there. Planting Shayna face first. And now going in for a submission. Trying to lock in that armbar. Shayna Baszler, though, fighting out of it. Good counter. And now some shots to the face. Somewhere Corey Graves is probably crying seeing Mandy Rose get hit in the face like that. Shayna Baszler making her pay at the moment. And got her up. A series of gut-wrench suplexes incoming. And you know what comes next. Usually she goes for the Kirifuda clutch. And she's got it locked in. And Mandy's going to tap. Not very many people get out of that move. Shayna Baszler with the win. Dominating performance from Shayna Baszler. Mandy had a couple brief moments of hope. In the end, Shayna Baszler, too much. And she picks up the win by submission. And that Kirifuda clutch, once you get that locked in there, cuts off the air, makes it very difficult to breathe. Mandy Rose had no choice but to tap. And a hot start to tonight's show. Shayna Baszler picks up the win inside the cage in an MMA rules match. And still to come tonight, we will have the cage lowered again in a standard cage match between Adam Cole and Keith Lee for the Intercontinental Championship. And Samoa Joe had requested this match after losing to Rey Mysterio last week in the match to determine who would be the captain for Team Smackdown at Survivor Series. Rey won that match, and Samoa Joe wanted another chance. He spoke with GM Kurt Angle, and GM Kurt Angle said that he'd give him a chance, and he'd have to earn it. And out he comes right now, and he will be taking on Shinsuke Nakamura for a spot on the Survivor Series roster. GM Kurt Angle put a little emphasis on you're going to have to earn this spot. Remember, Shinsuke was in the WWE Championship match last month at Halloween Havoc. So this will be no easy task for either man. And if Joe loses, this is his last shot to make the Team Smackdown roster. So, he better take full advantage of it. And here we go. Let's see who will be going to Survivor Series and joining Rey Mysterio. Will it be Nakamura or will it be Samoa Joe? You have to think team captain Rey Mysterio probably has a preference. I don't think Samoa Joe's too high on his list. I'm sure he'd rather have Shinsuke Nakamura. And Nakamura reverses that into a cover and only gets a 1 count. But yeah, I'm sure Rey would rather have Nakamura given his problems with Samoa Joe. That feud's going back many months here in Universe mode. Shinsuke Nakamura, the king of strong style. Kick to the midsection. And Joe putting the brakes on. Oh, and a vicious suplex. Right in the back of the head and neck for Nakamura. No real way to protect yourself from that fall. Samoa Joe with a clothesline. He was not having another kick. And I think either one of these guys would be a good choice for Team Smackdown. But you have to think from a personal standpoint, Rey Mysterio is going to want Shinsuke Nakamura as a teammate over Samoa Joe. But even if Joe is victorious tonight, I think Rey is going to have to look at the bigger picture. Joe goes in for an early cover and gets a 1 count. But the winning brand gets the number 30 entry in the Royal Rumble. So even with all the problems, I think Rey's going to put that behind them in case, or for the better of the team, for the better of the brand. I mean, obviously you want to have that number 30 entrant in the Royal Rumble. So even if you got to work with your enemy in that situation, something you're going to have to do if you want that spot in the Rumble. And Nakamura kicking Joe right back down. Went for a high kick. Joe had that well scouted. A nice suplex from Joe as well. And Joe with some elbows to the chest. And a German suplex delivered to Samoa Joe. And Joe going in for a rest hold. Nakamura, though, trying to get back to his feet. Ooh. And Nakamura with the Kinshasa. He's going to go in for the cover. 2. And Joe kicks out at 2. Nakamura, though, staying on the attack. Series of knees to the head. Joe, though, back to his feet and misses with a clothesline. Kind of a wild swing and eats a DDT. Looks like Joe is just swinging for the fences. And Nakamura only gets a 1 count. And now Joe going to roll out to the floor. Nakamura follows. And Joe going to make him pay. Joe taunting him now from inside the ring. And an uppercut to Nakamura. Now he's going to roll over to the apron, trying to create a little bit of space. Joe's following him. And Nakamura had that well scouted. Going to get him into a pinning predicament. And Joe's going to reverse it. 2. And Nakamura reverses it back on him before Joe kicks out. Joe had enough of those games. And Joe plants him with a Uranagi. And Joe was looking for that coquina clutch. Shinsuke Nakamura was not having it. And now Joe with a series of elbows. And Joe with the strike first. Now gets him into the coquina clutch. Nakamura fighting, doing all he can right now. Breaks the hold. Great counters. He was able to pull the arms away and then managed to headbutt Joe in the nose. Now Joe gonna hit him with a senton. And Nakamura puts the brakes on and with a running kick. Another stomp to the face. Now Joe's going to roll out to the floor once again. These guys kind of trading places. Nakamura going to send him into the ropes in a little bit of an awkward collision. Going to send Joe into the corner. Oh! Innovative offense from Nakamura. And Joe catches him. I think Nakamura might have been going for another Kinshasa there, but that was not happening. And another nice drop kick. Nakamura looks like he's taking a moment to compose himself. And now just going right at the eyes and the face of Samoa Joe. Joe putting the brakes on. And looks like he's going to hit him with the series of suplexes. And there's number 3. And now German suplex for Samoa Joe. And once again, Joe rolls out of the ring. You'd think by now Nakamura wouldn't fall for that, but... And Nakamura hits him with the DDT. See, stamina becoming an issue for both men now. This match has been grueling. It's taken a lot out of both of them. And Joe with the clothesline. And Nakamura, a great reversal. And another Kinshasa. And for the cover. 2, 3. Nakamura wins and he will be going to Survivor Series. And he will join Rey Mysterio on Team Smackdown. And you have to think Rey Mysterio's got to be happy about that. Nakamura finds a way to win and get to the pay-per-view. And he will join Rey Mysterio. And a great counter. Looked like Joe was going for, I don't know exactly what he was going for. Maybe another coquina clutch. And Nakamura with a great reversal turns that into a Kinshasa. Second one of the match. And that puts Joe away. Nakamura will be going to the pay-per-view as a member of Team SmackDown. And now for the main event of the evening. And this has been quite a rivalry brewing here for the last couple of months. So we have Keith Lee taking on Adam Cole inside of a steel cage tonight. per GM Kurt Angle's orders, and the title will be on the line. Intercontinental Championship. If you remember, Keith Lee was the champion for a while, and Adam Cole beat him for the belt, and the Undisputed Era attacked Keith Lee on a Smackdown last month, and we haven't seen him since. And Adam Cole, using his questionable tactics against Johnny Gargano to retain the title. Kurt Angle, that's why he has the steel cage set up. He said he wants no more interference, no Undisputed Era, no Britt Baker. It's just going to be you and Keith Lee inside of the cage for the title. Adam Cole making his entrance right now. And the reason he's giving Keith Lee this match, he feels that he deserves it after the cheap shot the Undisputed Era put on him and put him out for almost a month. And the winner of this match obviously will be the champion and will get to take on Brody Lee in the champion versus champion match at Survivor Series. And the loser of this match gets added to Team Smackdown for the tag team match. We've already seen Rey Mysterio win, and he is the captain of the team. And Shinsuke Nakamura just defeated Samoa Joe to earn the other spot on the roster. So we'll find out the third member of the team after this match. One of these guys will be the champ. The other will be on Team SmackDown. Yeah, this rivalry has been brewing for a while now. The Undisputed Era put that beatdown on Keith Lee after Adam Cole won the championship. It's like, you won the title, dude. You don't need to do this. And they still insisted on attacking him. So GM Kurt Angle said, okay, you guys want to keep poking the bear? I'm going to lock you inside the cage with him. So now he'll be facing Keith Lee inside of the cage. Title on the line. No way for Undisputed Era or Britt Baker, for that matter, to get involved. And besides, I don't know that Britt's going to be feeling like getting involved anyway after what Candice LeRae did to her earlier. But title is on the line. One of these men will be the champ. The other man will be a part of Team SmackDown for the tag match at Survivor Series. But the prestige of being the Intercontinental Champion and carrying a championship into Survivor Series in a brand versus brand match, I think holds a... it's very important to either of both of these men. And this is normal steel cage rules: pinfall, submission, or escape. And Adam Cole, that kick didn't even phase Keith Lee. He's able to get him down with the DDT. Keith Lee, obviously, with the power advantage and the size advantage. The only thing Adam Cole probably has going for him is a quickness advantage, and Keith Lee just tossed him up in the air. Adam Cole's best bet is to try somehow to either end this really early or escape the cage. I'm not sure he was going to want to get into a battle where... And yep, he's calling for the door. He's going to try and escape this way. And I think the referee took a little longer than Adam Cole would have liked. And Keith Lee's going to cut him off. I'm not sure Keith Lee wants to win like that anyway. I think Keith Lee wants to beat him center of the ring. Yeah, you can tell Adam Cole, he wants out. And once again, Keith Lee getting back to his feet. Adam Cole. And Adam Cole, you can see, was trying to scoot away from him, looking scared. Keith Lee got him up in that bear hug. Adam Cole does not want to be in this cage. And once again, he's gonna try and escape this way. He feels the referee is taking too long. Now he's trying to scoot away from him. And you see Adam Cole trying to figure out a way out of Keith Lee's grasp, if I can speak. And a little awkward collision. Now Keith Lee is going to send him down to the mat. And raining an elbow down to the head. And it looks like Keith Lee is going to try to escape the cage. Adam Cole's still down, but he's back up. And going to pull Keith Lee, trying to get him back down. Ramming his knee into the cage. That's one way to get him down. Now pulls him down. Ooh. Now Adam Cole getting him back up. And looks like he's going to go for the last shot. And hits it. And now he's going to ask the referee to open the door again. He feels Keith Lee's down for the count. And Keith Lee springs to his feet just in time. Keith Lee grabbing a hold of him, trying to drag him back into the ring. And we got a struggle right now. Adam Cole trying to do everything he can to get out of this match. Trying to escape. Keith Lee trying to pull him right back in. And Keith Lee's going to pull him back in. Adam Cole thought he might be able to get out of that, but didn't quite work out. And once again, Keith Lee now going to try and climb out himself. Adam Cole trying to get back to his feet. Climbing up now, trying to catch Keith Lee. And trying to pull Keith back into this match. Looked like Keith may have been able to get out there for a second. Adam Cole, though's got him by the leg. Hammering away, trying to drag him back into the ring. And rams Keith face first into the cage. And Adam Cole with an elbow drop. And a little taunt for good measure. And it looks like he's trying to wrench the arm, but Keith Lee not having it. And Adam Cole with a great reversal. And Keith Lee, though, plants him. And once again, Keith Lee going to try and climb out. And Adam Cole grabbing his leg. Ramming the other knee into the cage this time. I think it was the other leg earlier. Adam Cole getting him back to his feet. Oh, and it looks like he was trying to go for a low blow. Keith Lee was not having it. And pulls Keith back into the ring. And once again, Keith Lee stops him from hitting a low blow. Adam Cole, just when you think he can't go any lower, he finds new ways. And he's going to go for another last shot and hits it. 2. 3, and Adam Cole retains his championship. And you have to think those attempts at a low blow may have thrown Keith Lee off of his game. Seemed like once he realized what Adam Cole was trying to do, Keith Lee then was just trying to do anything he could just to get out of the ring with him. Once he realized that Cole was going to sink to even lower heights. But Adam Cole is still the champion. And Adam Cole is victorious tonight. He is still the champ. As Keith Lee rolls out now that the cage has been lifted. And Brody Lee is here and he's got a kendo stick. And I don't think he's happy about what happened on Monday night when Adam Cole's buddies from Undisputed Era attacked him. Brody Lee making his presence felt.